Okay, this is People of the State of Michigan versus Kyle Murphy, docket number 20-574FH. Yes, please. And you have the advice of rights, Mr. Weiss?
I do.
I'll take it if you. Thank you. And Mr. Murphy, your address on this advice of rights on Henry Road, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and then how far did you go in school?
High school.
High school, and do you work right now?
No, I do not.
Okay, would you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Murphy, you have the right to be represented by an attorney. You are represented by Mr. Weesey. And Mr. Weesey, I'm told this is a plea to an orally added count 4, is that right?
It is, Your Honor.
And then will you waive reading of counts 1 through 3?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Allen, would you read count 4, please?
In the People of the State of Michigan versus Kyle Murphy, file 20-574-FH, State of Michigan, County of Ingham. In the name of the people of the State of Michigan, the prosecuting attorney for this county appears before the court and informs the court that on or about August 9th, 2020, at 3987 Burnway, City of Lansing, Ingham County, the defendant did, in an orally added and amended count 4, commit the offense of brandishing a weapon in public. That he did knowingly brandish a firearm in public contrary to MCL 750.234E. This is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days and/or $100, mandatory forfeiture of weapon or device, and was committed against the peace and dignity of the State of Michigan.
Mr. Murphy, you're being charged here with what's known as brandishing a weapon in public, and that is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail. Have you had enough time to talk about this charge with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the charge against you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about what we're doing?
No.
How do you want to plead?
Guilty.
If your plea of guilty is accepted by this court, it means you won't have a trial of any kind, and you'll be giving up the rights that go along with a trial. Did you sign this advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over the rights on the form?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you understand then that the form lists the rights that go along with the trial, and those are the rights you give up when you plead guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's what you want to do?
Yes.
Also, if I accept your plea, it means you cannot come back later on and try to say that the plea was the result of some promise or threat that no one told me about today. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
It also means you cannot come back later on and try to say that it really wasn't your own choice to plead guilty today. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there a plea agreement, Ms. Allen?
There is, Your Honor. In exchange for the defendant's successful plea and sentence to the orally added and amended count 4, the brandishing of firearm, the people agree to dismiss counts 1, 2, and 3. There's also a sentence agreement pursuant to People versus Killebrew that the defendant will receive no upfront jail.
And Mr. Weesey, is that a full and complete statement?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Murphy, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree with it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, this agreement about no upfront jail, if for some reason I decided not to go along with that, I would tell you before I sentenced you, and I'd give you a chance to take back your plea and start over if you wanted to. You got all that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything else to get you to plead guilty that hasn't been said here right now?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone used any threats to get you to do it?
No, Your Honor.
Is this your own choice?
Yes.
And are you doing it because you believe you are in fact guilty of this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone care if I take a factual basis to count 1 for the count 4?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Murphy, tell me then what you did on or about August 9 of last year. You had a weapon, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor. It was 8/9 of 2020 in
Okay,
the city of Lansing, Ingham County.
and what did you do with the pistol? Did you threaten someone with it?
No, I did not. Just brandished it.
Did you point it towards her?
No, I did not, Your Honor.
Okay, so you brandished it, so it was open?
It was right next to my side.
Okay, and you were holding it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you were out in a public location?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were there others present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, did you have any lawful permit to carry a pistol under those circumstances?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, and it was a pistol, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and as you told me, this was on Burnway in the city of Lansing, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, has the court complied with MCR 6.302, Ms. Allen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Weesey?
You have, Your Honor.
Are you aware of any promises, threats, or inducements other than those already placed on the record? Ms. Allen?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Weesey?
There are none, Your Honor.
The court finds the plea is understandingly and voluntarily made without undue influence, threats, or promises of leniency. It is an accurate plea. It's supported by the testimony. The plea is accepted. Mr. Weesey, I have a sentencing date of Monday, April 26th at 3:30, if that works for you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Okay, so, Mr. Murphy, wait a minute, I gotta write this down.
While you're doing that, would that be in person or Zoom?
That's what I was just getting to.
Oh.
I can only do a sentencing over Zoom if you consent to it. Do you think you're okay with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You can zoom in and everything?
I should be able to. If I go to like McDonald's or something like that with internet, would that work?
Well, in theory.
I mean, I have a laptop. That's why I'm asking.
I need you though in a place that's, appropriate for a court proceeding. Can you find a different place than McDonald's? Because I fear that would.
Yes, Your Honor, I
not be-
can. Yes, I can.
I worry about noise and other people.
No, you're all right. I just realized that my brother has Wi-Fi at his apartment.
Excellent.
So,
Plus, I'll get distracted, I'll get hungry, so I won't be able to.
Yeah, right. The order of fries will come up and you'll immediately want some. Okay, so then that'll be the date that you will zoom in. Is it April 26th, a Monday at 3:30? And we'll provide the Zoom information, so you'll have the meeting room number and everything. But in the meantime, the probation department is going to want to schedule a meeting with you, and they will do it virtually also, where they interview you for the report that I'll use for sentencing. So they should be contacting you to set that up. If you don't hear from them in the next couple of days, would you please call them?
can I ask something? Is it the same that I've already been contacting?
No, that's pretrial services.
Okay,
This is the probation department that does the pre-sentence reports that I use for sentencing. So their number is 483-6100.
okay,
And if you don't hear from them in a couple of days, if you would just call that number and say you need to set up an interview for a sentencing,
okay.
okay? Then your bond is continued and you're all set.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too.